All right, what's going on, everyone? We got Javier Macias here, my brother. Literally, he's my sister's husband. So, Javier, just wanted to thank you for being the absolute hardest worker and best man, and want to just hear from you your experience in Return of the Athlete. And we can start with what was going on earlier this summer when we sat in the car and connected, and you're like, "Yeah, I want to do this. I want to do this program."
Well, I received at the beginning of the summer, I received like a huge opportunity in like a career that I've been pursuing for a while, and I knew that my life needed a lot of structure. And me, being a former athlete, playing a lot of baseball and playing at a competitive level, for me, a lot of things revolve around how my body's feeling and how am I doing physically. So I knew that if I wanted to do good in all of these other careers, I had to first get my body right. Not only that, I felt like even my schedule was gonna get better, and even my mental state was gonna get better by just pursuing a little bit more of a serious training with myself and with my body, and that's exactly what happened by being here with Return of the Athlete.
Yeah, totally. So within the program, once we got started, what were some of the things that you noticed right away that were a little bit different than how you were operating?
Oh, I feel like I was a blind person in a dark tunnel trying to find a little needle. It was gonna be impossible the way I was doing it. I mean, I was Googling like workouts, and I didn't necessarily have a set schedule. I was not tracking anything, nothing was being measured. I was eating what I thought was good enough, but I wasn't even like counting on macros or nothing. And so within the first couple of weeks, I realized that I was doing a lot of things wrong that seemed right. And that's why, even though I was working really hard, I wasn't getting the results I was expecting, because what I thought was right was actually wrong.
hmm And so, real quickly, you started to see a ton of momentum and a ton of changes. What were some of the things that really unlocked that momentum for you and unlocked that next level from you?
I feel like the way that you just kind of talk to me every week, which by the way, thank you. The fact that you just spend time with me every week and just kind of, hey, how are you feeling? Are you ready to reset? What are some challenges? How can we work on this? How can we improve your experience? That was great. That helped me tremendously. Also, this line that you say that now I say for everything, even to my teams, is that whatever is not measured cannot be monitored. That was huge, because as I started measuring things, I knew what I needed to change, add on, and improve. And those are the things that just helped me get better. Also, the consistency of everything that we were doing, and just like working out with the same intensity and being aware of what I was eating and all of that just was fantastic. So that's what helped my momentum just continue to grow and grow and grow and grow and evolve.
Yeah, 100%. And I mean, you're a hardworking dude. It's fun to talk to you. Obviously, you're super motivational in the things that you do outside of the gym. And so, just talk about that a little bit, how approaching your health and your body from the perspective of an athlete really helped you amplify the things you were doing outside of that.
Yeah, I feel like my capacity grew. As my physical capacity grew, my emotional capacity grew, my mental capacity grew, my work capacity grew. I mean, you know this, but this year has been crazy because I got a promotion at my job. My wife and I are pregnant. Now you have a baby nephew coming. We got a house, another career, completely different to my career that I've been wanting for a while, just came up. And so I had to all of a sudden just like step it up in every single level. And I knew that the foundational and the groundwork for that was going to be my body, that I had to get my body in check, and that was going to help everything else grow. So as I started seeing just this momentum and this traction happen in my body, I started also seeing results everywhere else. Because I was more disciplined with my body, I was more disciplined with my schedule, so I had more capacity to work. Because I was more disciplined with my body, I was more disciplined with my rest, so I had more energy for my day. Because I had more discipline with my body, I have more discipline with my eating, so my mood was better. Have had no health issues, and so it was just great because and it's incredible how everything just kind of grew out of that. But yeah, I feel like if I could put it in a few words, capacity grew, and as that capacity grew with my body, that enabled my capacity to grow in every single other area of my life.
I love that. I've never heard it articulated that way, but just increasing your capacity so that you can be what you need to be in those other areas that are requiring you to level up. So we'll wrap this up, but now obviously baby's right around the corner and you got a few more months in the year. What are some of the things that you're just going to continue to implement so that you can continue to see this success?
Well, one of the things that, or some of the things that I'm planning on continuing to implement is going to be measuring. I'm going to continue to measure myself. Now it's part of my habit to weigh myself pretty often. I'm not going to say that every single day. I'm the best at doing it, but pretty regularly, I'm going to be stepping on the scale, continuing to work out hard with the workouts. Now I'm more aware of eating and what my eating can cause. And I already know how I'm going to feel if I eat this, or how energized I'm going to be if I eat that. And which is incredible. So those are things that I'm going to do, and just continue to keeping that mindset to wrap up the year and stronger, because that's my goal. My goal is to finish this year stronger so I can start 2023 with an even stronger momentum.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's big things ahead for you. Super excited for you. And I just want to thank you for putting your everything into this and trusting me to guide you along this journey. You got big things ahead, and just super excited to have been a part of it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And for everybody listening to this, my goal is to, beginning of next year, January, I'm going to go into this program again, because it really changed my life tremendously. And I know it will continue to do so. And so for me, dude, as I said, I used to be the blind man in the middle of a dark tunnel trying to find a little thing. Now I found so much direction and so much guidance that it would be stupid for me to just like stop and think that I can figure out on my own. So my goal is just finish the year as strong as I can, regroup a couple stuff, but then just January 2023, just go at it stronger. Because if 2022 was good because of you and because I had you right in the middle, if I can start 2023 with you, we're gonna crush it.